If you've been on social media lately, you've probably noticed a shift. No one cares about over-edited and flashy videos anymore. What's working now is trust-based content. Simple, strategic breakdowns that actually teach and build authority. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy I'm using to attract 10 to 50x the amount of qualified views without posting more. And the best part is that it's dialed in to attract my exact ideal viewer. And this is something I've only just discovered. And if I fully master it, I might delete this video and put it behind a paywall. But for now, you've got the opportunity to learn from this video and implement it before everyone else does. The first thing you need to understand is that content breaks into 3 sections. You have top of the funnel content, middle of the funnel content, and bottom of the funnel content. For your top of the funnel videos, you're playing on the fear of missing out, showing how you fulfill and you show your expertise. For middle of the funnel content, you're showing different business strategies like lead acquisition or something that only you know because we're trying to build trust. And we're not using call to actions here because this is nurture content. Top of the funnel is to attract attention, into middle of the funnel where they get nurtured, and bottom of the funnel where they get sold. And bottom of the funnel content is you showing beliefs or concepts that they have versus something new that you have. Or for example, showing systems that leverage something for their benefit, or talking about conversions and using metrics and data to prove that your systems work. And you need to keep in mind that content is just the first layer of the funnel, and there are specific hacks you can use to improve your video, like for example only talking to your ICP to disqualify everyone else from watching the video, or using specific terms in your video to let the algorithm pick them up and push them to people that use these types of terms in their day-to-day lives. The second layer is having a profile full of social proof. And social proof is literally everything from the posts that you put on the front of your page to the testimonials that you have, to your aesthetic and surroundings and everything else. The purpose of the second layer is to position you as the authority and as somebody who is already successful. The third layer is conversion, and now you might have a different style of conversion, and I'm not telling you to change it up. That's why I've kept this layer blank. Now I won't go too deep into everything else. I just want to explain the system here. Now this system revolves around one feature on Instagram that's called trial reels. Now trial reels are super beneficial for you as a business owner because they allow you to attract completely new and fresh audiences without flooding your own page. And this is the way you're going to be doing it. You have 3 main reels, or 5 depending on the amount of quantity that you want to do. Now your 3 main reels are going to be your Myro style breakdowns. If you want to see how they look like, go check out my page on Instagram and you'll see. Your main reels break down into 3 different styles. You have your niche pain/solution videos, your authority posts, and your result breakdowns. And the way you find topics for your main reels is by checking out your own data and metrics. From all the reels that you've posted, you can take the topics, the hooks, and the insights of that video to understand which ones performed the best and which ones resonated the best with your own audience. Then, taking that data, you can structure 3 videos that are designed to talk about those topics that your audience likes the most. And you're going to be posting these as trial reels. These are my trial reels. As you can see, the metrics are not too good, but these are all posted in one day. And what trial reels allow you to do is to post the same video multiple times, as long as you change something. Now, what do you change? You can, 1, change the hook, which is going to require you to record a lot more depending on the amount of quantity you can do. But what I like to do is changing up the caption to target different niches. Now I have a personal ChatGPT bot tailored to my needs. So I have taught it how to structure captions, and this is what I got. I've got my default caption, like the one I make for all my videos. I have a caption focused on coaches. I have a caption focused on consultants. I have a caption that's structured with keywords, and then I have one that's experimental and a completely different style from what I do to test if they perform well. I took one main reel and posted it 5 times with different captions. And what this allows me to do is one, 5x the amount of reach I would normally get, or even more depending on how many times I post it. But it also lets me find out what type of people like my content the best. Well, for example, my video talking to consultants performed much better than my video talking to coaches. That means my content gets pushed more to consultants, and for my next video, I can target it directly to them. But if you up these numbers, or even get a bot to automate the posting for you with captions and everything, you can pump these numbers up so much. And the reason it works so well is because it doesn't post on your main feed. It's just to completely new people, and it doesn't affect your profile at all. Now, posting 5 reels took me about an hour in total, with editing, posting, and producing. If I just posted 3 main reels 5 times every single day, that would be 15 videos a week that I'm posting. And worst case scenario, you only get 100 views. Now, 100 views isn't a lot, but if it's targeted views, that's still 100 people that can be potential clients. Now, posting it 15 times allows you to have 1,500 targeted viewers on your videos. And worst case, you only have a 1% conversation rate from those viewers. That is still 15 conversations a week you're getting from doing no work at all. And this is just worst case. If your videos perform better, like let's say 500 views, that is now 7,500 views, or 75 conversations that you're getting from your videos. And these are just main reels. The reason I have sub videos underneath is because these allow you to test even more. Now, the sub reels are just talking head videos, meaning you only pick up your phone and talk directly to the camera for a couple seconds about a topic. And what the sub reels allow you to do is go into sub problems or potential styles of presenting your main reel. Now, let's say your main reel is a breakdown of how you got a client a result. Your sub videos then could be talking about the problems that the client faced and how you solved them, or whatever. You present the same value or information in a different way, and you do it through talking head because it allows you to pump out so many videos super easily. And you don't even need to repost these. You can if you want, but still, that's 15 videos plus 6 sub reels that you're posting every single week, or 21 pieces of content every single week from really just 3 reels posted 5 times, plus the sub reels experimenting different styles of presenting the offer. Your sub reels also allow you to see if the different presentation of the same offer performed better, which would then allow you to take the sub reel and make it into a main reel and spend more time kind of presenting it in a better way. But now you have results and metrics backing the reason for the video, because you know that it performed well with you just talking into the camera. So imagine how well it would perform if you actually break it down with visuals and everything like that. And like I said, once you've posted your videos, you want to make sure that you're tracking and analyzing all of these. Now, I'm currently making my own tool, but for now, I'm using a tool called Sprout Social. And what Sprout Social allows me to do is to check the performance of my reels one by seeing engagement rate, how many engagements, how many people I've reached, how many views I have, yada, yada, yada. And I can get full reports downloaded and analyzed. And the reason you track is you want to make sure that you're remaking or taking advantage of the winners, or the ones that have done really well, because you can remake them and keep the process going without doing too much work. Because the whole point is to get the most amount of results for the least amount of work. And you do that by finding what's working and doubling down on the winners. And also, an added benefit from structuring your content like this is if you find a video that performs really, really well, and you have call to actions, you have a topic, you present your offer and all of that, you now have a proven ad structure without spending a single dollar on testing creatives. Now, I'm not telling you to boost that piece of content, but what I'm saying is that you already have an audience. And if you're then going to create an ad targeting new people, you already know what's going to work and how to present it. Now, whether it's going to be a talking head video or your Miro video, it doesn't matter, because you have the structure of the video. You know what hook worked, you know what problem or solution your audience really enjoyed, or you know what call to action performed best. And that's why you make sure you track every single piece of content you make. Now, what I'm going to be doing is creating a bot to help me make these different targeted captions and post ideally 50 times a week. That means I'm going to be posting my main reels about 20 times each, and then the sub reels additionally. And what this will allow me to do is, like I said, worst case, 100 views will give me 50,000 views every single week for no additional work. And if you can't sign on at least 1 to 3 people from 50,000 people coming onto your page every single week, there's something wrong with your systems. But what I'm telling you is, if you use this type of content redistribution system, you can get upwards of 50 to 100 to 200,000 views every single week that are targeted, that are qualified, and that you can then go in, or your setter can go in, start conversations with these people and close 3, 5, 10 or whatever deals, or book crazy amounts of calls from, like I mentioned, 3 videos. Now this system is just in the works right now. I'm still experimenting it, and I might make another video breaking it down if it performs well, or I might delete this one like I said. But try it out. If you have any more questions, hit me up on Instagram. I'll link it down in the description below. Let me know how it performed, and if you want systems implemented for your own business, hit me up and I'll help you out.